Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blossoming with Izzy, a podcast where we talk about healing and any beautiful story that blossomed you into the person you are today. I am joined today with my friend Zell. Hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. All right, so before we dive in, I just kind of want to chat, how we met and how we connected because I just love our little story.
Yep.
So, Zell, well, first fun fact that I want to talk about your nicknames because we we have like the same nicknames.
Instant, yeah.
Yes. So Zell is the owner of the Oompa Loompia food truck here in Syracuse. We'll get all into that, but I was doing food reviews for the Taste of Syracuse, and then you saw those, right?
Right.
And then she had messaged me, and I was like immediately drawn to her.
Mm-hmm.
And fun fact about me is that I am half Filipino, not fully Filipino, half Irish. But we just got to messaging, and she told me. So, what is your full name?
My full name is Azella.
Mm-hmm.
My mom must have been a flower child. I don't know, but my name is Azella, like the flower.
Mm-hmm.
But the pronunciation would have been like the Spanish way of Azella.
Mm-hmm.
No one would ever get that if you saw my name.
I get
There's
it.
no I in there. There's the two L's.
Yeah.
Like the Spanish roll,
Mhm.
right? So no one ever got it. So my name was butchered.
Oh, do I get it? Oh,
I mean,
do I get
with
it?
the Z's, it was endless. So
Mm-hmm.
as I got older, my friends just made it easier. They went from Izzy, which was my first nickname, which was so fun because when I saw yours, I was like, I don't see much of Izzy except like from like Lizzie
Yeah,
McGuire
yeah.
or something like that.
Mhm.
But Izzy just came naturally because of the Z's, I guess.
So,
And then it evolved.
so now she goes by Zell,
Right.
but I just love the fact that we're both Izzy
Yeah.
and both Filipino women.
Yeah. That's
We just
the coolest.
iconic, love it.
The coolest.
So immediately we were just drawn to each other, and then we just got talking a little bit about our stories
Right.
and our families and our aunties and our lolas,
All the things
all
Filipino.
the things Filipino, and I love it because unfortunately I'm a child of divorce, and my Filipino side of the family I don't really see or talk with much. I was lucky enough to go to a family reunion a couple years ago in Hawaii and got to see that side a little bit more, but I don't really have that, family, that culture that I was raised on,
Right.
kind of thing. So immediately I was just so drawn to you because it was just exciting.
It's like leave it to me. I'll do that for you. I'll
love
connect
it.
you.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, you own Oompa Loompia's food truck.
Right.
All right, let's talk about it. When did you start the truck? When
I
did
started the truck.
go all the way back?
Yeah, I started the truck. I was already catering. I've been catering since 2013, 2014. So we're here for like 12 years now.
Yeah.
But it started with catering. We even opened a small restaurant back in 2016, but it wasn't the best place, right? It was off Burnett Ave.
Oh.
It looked like it was a busy street, but once you thought about it, like even till now, it's like you're at a stoplight, you blink, and you keep going.
Yeah.
It's never like, oh, there's restaurants here.
Yeah.
So with that, COVID came.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that the food truck scene was kind of like getting buzzed, It was like everybody was wanting to do a food truck.
I remember during COVID when they had the drive-through fairs.
Yeah.
And they would give.
Yeah, everything was like through a truck.
Yeah.
It was easy, accessible, and we went out to the neighborhoods and things like that.
Oh.
But that's how I started. I had the restaurant. Didn't think that was the best after 3-4 years. And then a friend of mine who was also women owned like me was selling her little food truck,
Yeah.
which is my little purple food truck now.
Yeah.
And she didn't just want to sell it to anyone. She wanted to sell it to a woman that she thought that was, clear as to what she was selling. She was an entrepreneur and she was woman owned. And I guess that was me, right?
Perfect.
It fit. It just fit
It
the
just
bill.
fit.
So
Is she
I
still
bought
in the
it.
business now?
She is in a way, like she's in the catering business, but she doesn't own her food truck anymore.
Okay.
So she's still in the food business.
Okay.
But she just was ready for, new things, and she moved out of state, and
Oh yeah.
it fell in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
basically. And it was probably the best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, do you think that you would ever open another restaurant, or would you go that avenue again?
So I will never say no, but I won't say yes right now
Mm-hmm.
because
Your
Filipino
truck is
food,
doing
yeah,
amazing.
with the food trucks, it's wonderful. Like I learned through this, like you can be a restaurant and wait for a restaurant, wait for people to come to you,
Yeah.
or you can get out there
Yeah.
and show what you got and
Yeah.
share it and, to the masses. And it just works for us because I feel like Filipino food is one of those things like, it's interesting. I've heard about it, but I haven't had it.
Right.
So here we are, like, we're just
So
sharing.
while we're on that, for our listeners, could you tell, what specific Filipino foods you have and what a lumpia even is?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So lumpia, I mean, they either say lumpia or they say lumpa, whatever it is. But Oompa Loompias,
Where'd you get the oompa?
the Oompa Loompias derives from Oompa Loompas,
Really?
from Willy Wonka.
Okay.
But I never thought
That's why
to think
yeah.
like it would continue. Like I thought, oh, let me try it, and maybe if it didn't fit and people thought it was corny or whatever, I'll change it. But it actually was the most whimsical name out there, and people love it, and people remember it. So we kept it, and that's so Loompa. We changed it to Lumpias, which Lumpias are the Filipino style egg rolls that we make.
Mm-hmm.
So we keep it mini.
Mm-hmm.
And the style of it is Shanghai, which is Lumpia Shanghai, which derived from China. So it's all like an egg roll. However, we keep them small.
Yeah.
And people ask them all the time what it is. And we're like, they're egg rolls, but not.
They're my favorite.
Yes, they're
I'm not
just
gonna
really
lie.
delicious little bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have different flavors that you sell.
Yes. So we do our traditional. We can do beef. Pork is probably the most commonly made. Like growing up, I knew pork and only pork with vegetables. Mm-hmm. And then as it evolved, right? Everybody knew pork, shrimp, and vegetable. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Now, you add fusion into the mix and it's just explosion. It's like you could think of anything and just put it together in a little mini egg roll. Mm-hmm. And that like crosses over to any, other things. Mm-hmm. So our lumpias are made traditional and fusion. Mm-hmm. And the fun ones that we do is our buffalo chicken lumpia, so popular. And then we also do our spinach artichoke lumpia. Mm-hmm. And then our first award-winning lumpia that we took nationwide is our crab and bacon stuffed shrimp lumpia.
I have not had a crab and bacon one yet.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to be waiting.
They're fun. Yeah, so we have, it took a while for us to keep the crab and bacon stuffed shrimp lumpia, only because it's this tiny little egg roll, but it's so much work. Mm-hmm. So now we're trying to have it on the truck all the time because people ask for it all the time.
Yeah.
So
what other items do you sell in your truck?
We do rice bowls. Our number one seller is our beef steak bowl, and it's marinated Filipino style, and we added the peppers and onions, and that just evolved because the original way is called beef steak Tagalog. And it's the Filipino way, and there is no peppers in there whatsoever. It's usually just the marinated steak with sort of like a al dente onion, and that's it. And it was very simple but very flavorful. Yeah. And then it evolved with the peppers because my customers were asking, "Oh, can you put some peppers in there?" Yeah. Kind of like a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah. Right. Over rice. So we were doing that for a while, and it just again grew like wildfire. Yeah. And now it's our number one seller.
Well, I've been to your truck a few times. Everything I've had, absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
I love it. And if you haven't tried it, she's everywhere.
We're everywhere. Our truck, seriously. If we can get there, we'll get there.
So how many times a week are you different events? Are you in the weekends?
Yes.
During the week? Where can our listeners find you?
Well, right now, we are part of the Syracuse Food Truck Association, and there are hot spots that we are annually at every year. So one of them being Great Northern Mall in Clay. We also do the regional market, which that is by far probably the best place I think we should all be at.
Yeah.
It's centrally located.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great place to meet up and congregate because there's covering. So if the weather's bad,
Yeah.
people can come and sit underneath the shed and eat. It's like a quick dinner,
Yeah.
but like the best possible way.
Do
So.
you do the fair?
I did the fair one time.
One time.
And I did it once, and it would probably have to be like really thought out if I ever go back, because we don't buy anything frozen. We make the lumpia, the mini egg rolls, by hand.
Yeah.
And with that comes with everything else, and it's just a lot of work. So we think about it, and we want to be there, and then we were like, you know what? Let's just step back, and we
Yeah.
do what we can do.
Yeah.
And that's just it. I mean, our motto is spread the lumpia love,
Mhm.
So that's we just try.
Are there any Filipino restaurants in the area?
There's none here. So we're the only food truck that offers Filipino food / fusion in the immediate area. But I believe there might be, like, there's a restaurant in Watertown.
Yeah.
That I'd love to try myself, and
Oh, what's the
hopefully
name of
someone
it?
will cook for me for once, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's called the Taste of Philippines.
Oh.
I don't know if I said that right, but it's in Watertown.
Yeah.
So I know they have one there.
I saw that there's a Filipino festival coming up in Rochester.
There is.
And will your truck be there?
Our truck will be there.
Yay.
So look out for it. We post it. We share it. We want people to come out, even if you're in Syracuse or even further, because it's the only Filipino festival that's here at the moment. There probably maybe be more down the road, but that's what we want to see.
So exciting.
It is.
I just love this. It's just wholesome to me because
I'm glad.
I just want to be such a part of it too.
Aw.
And I just love, the culture and everything about it, the food and
Yeah.
that's why I feel so connected to you. 'Cause
I
it makes
know.
me so happy because I haven't met, especially anyone in the community.
Yeah. There's not a lot.
No,
There's not a lot.
there's not.
There is maybe the ones that come to me and they go to college here, so
Yeah.
they'll always come to my truck because they'll be like, oh, we miss my mom's cooking.
Yeah.
They'll come around, but there's not a lot.
Yeah. What would you say is kind of the hardest thing about being an entrepreneur and in this industry, this food truck industry, if anything?
It's a struggle. Like it's a struggle to balance it all, because you want to make a lot of food.
Yeah.
And then you're not a restaurant, so you only make so much. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you, 99% of the time we sell out.
Yeah.
So it's good and it's bad. It's like a double-edged sword, right?
What
So you wanna
happens
make
if you
sure.
sell out? You just close up shop?
We close up shop, and it's usually towards the end. So we pretty much can gauge it,
Yeah.
because we've done it for quite a while now.
Yeah.
But we always want to make enough
Yeah.
so that we can last through the events. But like I said-
Estimated, how many are you making?
Lumpias,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say estimate every time we're out, we have at least 500 on the truck every time. So that alone tells you that we sell over
In the combo, isn't it like
500.
6
You
or
get
4?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Wow.
So right
Yeah.
there, it's a lot of lumpias, but at the same time, it's 7.
Yeah,
So it's not
it's a
one
lot.
piece. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And now, is it family owned? Everybody that works at the truck, is it your family?
It is. So me and my boyfriend Frank, love him to death. He does
Frank.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah, he
that's
does
sweet.
everything. He's my prep guy. He runs back of the house, and I pretty much run front of the house.
Okay.
And then my kids jump in whenever they need. But they've all grown.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing about me is I have 6 kids,
Yes.
and they all are older now, so they're all doing their careers and whatnot. And my youngest is like my dishwasher / my help whenever I need something done. He's my help. So
I
yeah.
love that.
yep. And my best friend works with me too whenever she can.
Yeah.
Yep. You just gotta keep it in the family, I guess.
So great.
Yeah.
So 6 kids. Wow. So you're a mom,
I'm a mom.
entrepreneur. What else do you do on the side? I want to know all about you. Let's
see.
go back a little bit.
Yeah, let's
Get to
go
know
back.
your past. Were you born in the Philippines?
I was not. My mom had me a year into coming to America from the Philippines.
Okay.
So I have an older brother, that was born in the Philippines, and they came right over. And
Yeah.
then a year later, my brother is like, me and my brother are about a year and a half apart, and then she had me in the States. Were we all of us except my brother were born in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
So the part of that is all the Filipinos were gravitated like in a certain part of Jersey
Yeah.
at one point back in the 70s, because my parents came like late, like I think 68,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're on their family came over, and everybody else's family. My grandparents and parents came over from the Philippines together.
Wow.
So I'm so grateful for that, because they all spoke the language.
I
And
was gonna say, do you
yeah.
speak fluent Tagalog, right?
Well, I try.
Try.
I
yeah.
understand it fully. So
You do?
Yeah, I understand it. Like I always tell anyone who comes to my truck, if they speak Tagalog, I'll tell them to keep speaking to me in Tagalog, because I love that. I love that, feeling of home, and
Yeah.
it always feels like I'm talking to my tita, or my Lola, or something like that. So
I unfortunately don't, and didn't grow up, hearing it.
yeah.
But I do know a few words. I love you.
Yep.
My aunties.
Mhm.
My Lola.
Yep.
Those things. Some things I know, but I just love the culture. That's
Right.
just amazing.
Right.
Have you been to the Philippines?
I've been there once.
Once.
And I've yet to go with my kids, with my boyfriend. We all want to go back.
I was gonna say,
sometime.
is that your plan to go back?
It is, but you had COVID, and then
Yeah.
certain things that keep you from going, like work.
Yeah. So your whole family came over to the States. Do you have any family left in the Philippines?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My parents.
We have a lot of cousins.
Yeah, we got a lot of cousins we don't know about, and different towns and all that. So yeah.
Do you do any family reunions? I feel like my family is so big on family. They do family reunions every year.
Yeah. Well, when we were little, all I remember are these family parties. I mean, everything gravitated around food and family.
Yeah.
So we try to keep that, and I think that's across the board, everybody
Yeah.
gravitates that way.
When I was little, we went to San Francisco because that's where I feel like my entire Filipino family is. All of them are in California.
Yep. And so funny thing is, we were born in Jersey, but we all moved to California, San Diego.
San
So
Diego,
I consider my hometown being San Diego.
Really? Yeah. I have all my aunties are still over there, and I believe in Oakland, San Francisco. I have some aunties in Arizona.
There's so many.
I want to go to Arizona.
Oh, it's lovely. I went there a few years ago. I wanted to stay. Can we stay?
Yeah.
That's my son and I were like, can we just stay here?
Yeah.
But we had to get back.
I know you mentioned that someday you would probably move back out that way.
Yeah.
Would you? Is that where you'd go, Arizona?
I would probably go either Arizona. My mom's in Vegas, believe it or not.
Oh.
88-year-old woman in Vegas.
Good
hanging
for
out. Yeah.
her.
She loves it there. So.
Did she teach you? I mean, I know your whole family, you were raised on the food, but where did your love of cooking that you want to pursue it as your career come from?
Wow. So this stems back, and I tell a lot of people, because I'm just so proud of my mom. Like,
Yeah.
the things she's acquired at, like, she's 88 now. But
Yeah.
if I go back, my mother started in baking, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes, she is a master baker.
Okay.
So as long as she remembers, like 8 or 9, she just wanted to bake. And so she had an amazing mom and dad, which is my Lola and Lola, bless their hearts. They did everything for her. They opened a bakery back home in the Philippines that I'm sure many people of her age remembers that.
Yeah.
She started one of the first Filipino bakeries out there.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I have chills.
You ready for this? So my mom is a master baker, but not only is she a master baker, she entered the Pillsbury International Baking Contest, and she is the grand prize winner of that in the Philippines. It's incredible.
Like tears in my eyes. That is remarkable.
It is incredible. Like when I talk about it, she's very humble, and she'll just say it. But when I look at her, I'm like, wow.
Can I just be in your family and I just want to meet everybody?
Yes.
This is so
Absolutely,
wholesome.
it is.
I love it.
If you met my mom, she's She's quiet, but she's fun.
Yeah. I feel like that's the same way with my grandma. Her name is Idelia. And a fun fact about me.
No way.
Do you
My-
see, we always have connections.
My Lola is Fidelia.
Yes. Really?
With an F.
That's
It's like
yeah.
all similar.
Fidelia and then
Yeah.
Idelia. So then fun fact about me, my middle name is a mixture of both of my grandmothers. My grandmother's name is Linda on my Irish side, and then my other is Idelia. So my name is Isabel Lidelia Murphy.
This is a Filipino thing because let me tell you, my sister is named after my mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about it really quick,
Yeah.
didn't we? So my dad's name is Louis, and my mom's name is Alicia.
Yeah.
So my sister is Lucia.
Yeah.
Louis and
And then
Alicia
combining them.
combined is Lucia,
Mhm.
and she's the last of the bunch. So my parents went all out for her.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I just love it. I
Yeah.
just love
It's
the
all
story.
similarities.
It is. Wow. Remarkable.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to ask because I know you did share with me you have 6 kids, but from my understanding that you lost one of your sons.
Yes.
Was it
Sadly.
recently?
I lost my Justin in 2019.
Do you care to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely will always share Justin.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
I can just tell you're an amazing mama.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to go too in depth through it, but he, in 2019.
Yeah, he passed in 2019 in his sleep. Yeah, he just didn't show up to work one day, and I hear from my son, but usually I hear from him at night
Yeah.
because he actually followed me in my footsteps. He went to culinary school, so we graduated from culinary school, and he moved to New York City to follow his passion. He wanted to hone his skills,
Yeah.
and do whatever it is that he needed to get into to further his culinary career. So he lived in Queens, like the mecca of
Yeah.
a lot of different diverse foods, and so he was living there. So I'd hear from him late at night usually because he was done from work about midnight, and he'd call me then. And so wasn't expecting to hear from him that day at all. And then I think it was his roommates that called me and then my son, and everything was a blur
Yeah.
when it happened. Like I said, he passed in his sleep. I think ultimately it was cardiac. 24.
24.
So he'll be forever 24, my son, yeah.
Oh.
He's amazing, though.
Yeah.
He's everything that I could ever wish for in a son in his 24 years. So I have to look at it that way, right? Like, I had
Yeah.
24 years with him, So, always hard. Like, we can talk about this because I'm sure you can relate.
Yeah.
Your mom passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talk about this, and this is for anyone who goes through it. Like, we'll always have the grieving process. I don't think it'll ever be easier.
Mm-mm.
It'll just be a little bit softer in a way that we can live our days.
Yeah.
So that's how I've looked at it since it took a long time for that, but
Yeah.
I can talk about him now. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I still
Yeah,
have
no, of
pictures in
course.
my
I cry when I talk about my mom
Mhm.
all the time.
Yeah, I like in your
Mhm.
like in your shoes. I couldn't imagine. My mom's 88 now, so to lose, I couldn't even imagine.
And I see how much you admire her and just,
Her, yeah, she's amazing.
and now, and fortunately, grief just shows you a lot of different things in the world, and then, your life, and, all these experiences, and, what is something that you have learned since this loss, and how has it affected you and your family and anybody else that's going through it? Do you have any, I guess, words of wisdom or any helpful ways that how are you taking care of yourself after this loss and grief, and what are you doing to blossom from it?
Right. So, every day was like, how am I gonna make it?
Yeah.
Like after that instant, you think like there's nothing left, but gradually, you will find your way,
Mhm.
and that you're gonna have strength where you didn't think you had it.
Yeah.
I got a lot of help. Like, no lie, my sisters came back from California and stayed with me and just helped me out day in,
Mhm.
day out. They're like, get up.
Yeah.
It's a new day. You got to run your business. I mean, they were just hard on me in that way because I just didn't want to. I didn't
Yeah.
want to live. I didn't want to go forward to whatever it is. I would just want to stay there.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you have to realize that you can grieve every day, but you also got to get out of that.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to just be okay, to not be okay,
Mhm.
and then get out of it and say, I could do this.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I mean, it's everybody. Everyone, I'm sure, can relate to that.
Yeah.
But you just have to navigate it, and you have to feel like you have support,
Yeah.
because support is everything. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know I had
agree.
it. Like I said, my sister, my brother, he's always so busy and everything. They all came over and they came to support me and help me, regain the ways to navigate through life, because it's very hard, and it still is. Like, the first thought of my mind is my son,
Yeah.
and at the end of the night, it's my son. So I just don't want to cry about it, but I also want to just say it is. It's not easy,
Yeah. And I don't think it ever will.
right?
It's such a
It
traumatic
is
loss
so
like
true. It
It-
is.
that. It changes you forever and
Mhm.
your outlook on life, but how you proceed to honor his memory and you know where you go from here on out, after such a hard loss. So I'm sorry for bringing it up, but I know
No,
that we talked about it
it's
and that it was
okay.
okay to
Yeah.
mention.
Yeah.
Because when you said you had 6 kids, I just think, sounds like you have such a beautiful support system. And are you close with all of your children?
Yeah, I'm close with all my children. My daughter, I have one daughter in the mix.
Really?
So she's a boss. She does her thing. She's
Mhm.
in New Jersey
Mhm.
somewhere.
What does
But
she do?
she's in customer service and sales,
For
and
her.
she's a tough cookie.
Mhm.
I'm sure she does what she does. But it's just probably a lot like her mom, just doesn't know it. She
Yeah.
probably just goes out and
Yeah.
runs her thing. But my boys, I'm a boys' mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 5 boys, so.
Well, I think I just knowing you, getting to know you, you're just everything about you. I envision you just I could tell how hardworking you are and that you care so much about not just about your family, but you put all your love into your food for the community as well. And I could just tell, and that's just
Thank you.
it's just amazing.
Thank you.
It really is.
We try. We try our hardest for sure.
Hmm. So what's next? Anything big for the future? Any plans?
Well, we hope to get our lumpias into stores, and I've told this a lot to my customers because besides the food truck, I sell my lumpias frozen, and that's my little plug. Yeah.
Okay.
So we sell lumpia frozen.
Okay.
Sometimes you can pick them up on the truck with a little bit of advance notice,
Mhm.
but I also in the off season, I sell my frozen lumpias at the regional market.
Yeah.
On Saturdays.
Yeah.
So we do that, and currently working on trying to get lumpias into the local stores and hopefully nationwide.
Yeah.
Because I think our stuff is worth putting out
Yeah.
there.
I agree. I could second. I love everything,
Thank
and
you.
I want to try everything. I'm just gonna come to your house and just
Exactly.
take a
You have a constant invitation.
I guess just to wrap it up, any tips, anything that you could give to our listeners about who are potentially interested in starting a business of their own, especially a food truck or getting in the food industry? Any tips? Any,
Yeah, I actually help a lot of our new and up and coming trucks.
Yeah.
I help them out. Like, they're always like, if there's a question, I'm willing to answer. Because we were probably one of the earlier food trucks to get out there and be out there. So it's really important to help the ones that don't know anything. I mean, you
Mhm.
could type it in somewhere, anywhere, and you still don't know the full
Yeah.
gist of stuff. So I always try to help my fellow food truckers into getting
Mhm.
into the field. If you're scared, that's part of it.
Yeah.
You just got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way to say it. And don't be scared to not know all the answers, because hopefully you'll get the help.
Yeah.
And never think like, oh, I don't know, and then give up.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere. So you'll always get somewhere, I feel, as long as you're willing to put the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I wanted to open my own little food business.
Really?
And yeah, I put forth a little bit of the steps, but I didn't know how to really go about it.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite food is hot dogs.
Oh,
I love
okay.
hot dogs.
Hello,
So-
I didn't know that.
I had an idea. Are you ready for this? Because I don't think you're ready for this. My idea was Izzy's Glizzies.
I love. That's awesome.
I know,
It's
right?
catchy.
Right?
It's kind of like an Oompa Loompia thing. Like, come on, you could do that.
I was like, maybe next endeavor
Yeah.
is opening. So if
Why
you got
not?
any wisdom for me that possibly
Already
maybe
churning.
next summer that I'm like,
Already churning.
because I am the hot dog queen. I love my hot dogs.
Yes.
But I was like, that's so catchy. I would go get a
Absolutely.
hot dog.
A good
from
hot
Izzy
dog. Great.
Glizzies.
Yes. We'll remember that.
Maybe that'll be in the works someday.
No, don't maybe. Yeah. Do it.
Well, I just really am so thankful for you coming on and sharing your story and your business background and words of encouragement for potential entrepreneurs in the community.
Thank you.
I can just tell you put so much love into all you do, and not just, your family, but your food, the community. She is one hard-working woman. Seriously, every time
We
her
just
food
love what
truck
we
is
do.
somewhere.
We just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could tell your heart's in it.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
we
that's
do.
just everything. Yeah. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to mention? Any shout outs? Any words of advice? Anything that you'd like to mention?
Well, one thing I didn't mention is that we're looking to do a ghost kitchen. So if we do a ghost kitchen, it isn't just about running the food truck. It's now people being able to order and get it delivered to them fast and quick. So we're working on that idea, and
I like that
keep
idea.
yeah, we'll keep you updated. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Oh, and also, your Instagram, is it just Oompa Loompias?
Instagram is Lumpia Love.
Lumpia Love.
Yep.
Yep. Lumpia Love. Go give her a follow, and always look out for her food trucks, because I'm telling you, so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. This was Blossoming with Izzy. Thank you for watching.